Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2. More Vortex campaign, almost. And part 12 of my Markus Wulfhart campaign with the expedition we've expired. We're on an expedition. And we're doing quite well. Look at this, we've taken a chunk of Lustria for our own. There we go, a little corner there. Very nice. Such lovely places as the Creeping Jungle, Scorpion Coast, Mosquito Swamp, and the Vampire Coast. Fantastic. Some lovely holiday stations there that you want to take all the family to. Assuming you want your family dead.
Only the dedicated.
Talking of wanting your family dead, I haven't really been sort of like checking up on this because we kind of did Roderick's missions without actually paying any attention to what the fuck he was doing. He was just sort of like, you know, we did something and he was like, oh, brilliant, that's the thing I needed. And I was like, cool, good, bonus. But so it turns out that basically he was sent here by his daddy, Lord Tudol, who basically wanted him dead. So yeah, so that's Roderick's story. Basically, Daddy wanted to get rid of him, so basically sent him to his death. So that's fun. But we've managed to see he's now on our team. I was gonna sing "Do You Want to Be in My Gang," but that was Gary Glitter, and that was, well, the less said about him, the better. Anyway,
Markus Wulfhart.
Yes, let's talk about Markus Wulfhart, not Gary Glitter. Good. So good. What do we need to do then? Fuck me. Right, so we need iron and timber. Now, I think we've actually got an iron mine here? No. Where do we... Oh, we have iron here. Right, so we need to upgrade this. So I could knock down that and get iron. Do I want to do that? Alright, let's do that. We'll get iron. Because I need it for the quest. So we'll do that. I also need to search any ruined settlement for treasure. Now, that has been a little bit tricky because, and I know it looks like there's like ruins around me, but they're all Skaven ruins. So there's no actual... What I'm going to have to do to get ruins is to burn some place down and search for treasure, which is a little bit sort of arse about face, but, you know, needs must. There we go. So anyway, I'm sat here. I've got some lovely hot chocolate, which is my favourite. You know, you'd think I'd be drinking like not a gin, a bourbon, maybe a scotch, something like that. To hell with that. Hot chocolate. It's fucking ace. It's great. It's good shits. So we haven't... Okay, so we're all with some people, but not like... We're with Master Mundi. Obviously, you've got this army down here. But I think Johan... Oh, for fuck's...
the Emperor bid?
I forgot to do renames. Okay, hang on. Right, I've actually gone and done some renaming. I remembered. I mean, okay, after I started the episode... Look, I sit down, I start recording, I'm drinking hot chocolate, I'm in my happy place. I can't remember to read shit. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I've done some renaming. So we've got Robert Muldoon from Jurassic Park, the clever girl man, and also Christian Grey. Now, I can't remember who asked, but someone wanted the Witch Hunter, but I've decided to make Christian Grey into a sick battle priest because that kind of tickles my fancy. I've also done some renaming general otherwhere. I'm sure you can spot them as we go through. Now, we've got this army down here. I don't know if we are... I'm kind of thinking... Like, take some... We've got some grenadiers, haven't we? We could take Zintner's Reichsguard. I'm going to do that.
Huntsman General, into the
and then
fray!
we're going to attack this army. Now we actually... Oh, you know what? We've got a Scarecrow banner, and that's not actually the worst thing to have, so we'll grab that. We've also got the garrison as well. They've got Outriders. They do have some Chameleon Skinks. They're going to be quite nasty if they shoot our Outriders, but overall this army is not that...
This is what we've trained for!
Is what this? Directly? Really?
Close in and kill!
Alright. Turns out the natives are restless again. And just like the good colonialising force that we are, we're going to wipe them out. Good, that doesn't make me feel slightly icky. Taking out those Croxgors, and of course I was trying to hide in the trees, but the Kobold Spear Riders have that predatory senses, which means they just spot hidden things from fucking miles away. So the Outriders with grenade launchers and Zintler's Reichsguard. Yeah, we haven't really had much cavalry, have we? I mean, cavalry just is, I mean, it's fine, but it's tricky to use, right? Basically, guns are better. Guns, missile units, basically just better. Better than cavalry. There we go. So Kobold Spear Riders sort of milling about in the forest. We've got some pterodons flying overhead as well. We've got fire bonus. Oh, son of a bitch they have. Grenades landing in amongst the Kobold Spear Riders and Zintler's Reichsguard, preparing to charge in and engage them. If we can get the charge in on them, then we'll get the bonus charge damage. And their charge actually isn't very good. The Kobold Spear Riders aren't very... Why the fuck are you grenading our... Never mind. The Kobold Spear Riders aren't very good cavalry, so, to be fair. So Zintler's Reichsguard should make short work of them. Elsewhere, we've now engaged the enemy army. Full on, there's a Carnosaur tearing through some spearmen. And on the right flank, our reinforcements have arrived. We've got a nice good little view here with the gunners on top of the hill shooting down into the Croxgors, while the Empire Captain basically gets the shit kicked out of him by crocodiles. Angry crocodiles. The guns doing they're picking off the Croxgors, working out quite nice. Obviously, you have to kill every single one of these buggers because they're all unbreakable. There's Christian Grey charging in, bopping people and buffing everyone up. In comes the Tattersouls as well. As you can see, their melee attack is currently 81, and because the Saurus, they are armoured but not very armoured, so the Tattersouls actually can do quite a lot of damage there. So good work there. The Saurus on the right flank have just been torn apart by the Hellstorm rocket batteries and the grenades doing their work, and the Zintler's Reichsguard pulling back away from the Kobold Spear Riders because frankly we don't want to get bogged down in combat with the Saurus. We want to grenade the shit out of them and wipe them all out if we can. The enemy lord is dead after charging into our gunners and just murdering them. But the enemy army is basically in tatters at this point. If this army wasn't unbreakable, I think they probably would have routed by now. But as it is, we're going to have to kill all the buggers. And unfortunately, spearmen are chasing after these chameleon skinks, which is not a good, not really a good option, because they're going to take a lot of damage and not be able to catch up with them. So, should not have told them to charge after the chameleon skinks. The Saurus spears surrounded, getting shot from above as well. The crossbows, and over here the mortars landing shots in amongst the Saurus. I'm not too bothered about them killing the halberdiers because the halberdiers are the garrison and I don't really give a toss about them. Boop, down goes the pterodons. A few last Saurus on the right flank left to deal with. Guns work out, basically if you want to kill these guys, guns work out really, really well, especially if you want to wipe out the unit, because just focusing fire will just pick them off. Zintler's Reichsguard are going to take quite a while to actually kill these guys because they'll knock them over, but it doesn't necessarily do actually any damage, and then they have to wait for the unit to actually stand up. Guns, you just shoot them, and that works. There's Thomas the Steam Tank 2, steaming some Saurus, not actually doing much damage. I've only got 126 health left, there's only 5 of them. Bop. Yep, still 5 of them. We will kill them eventually, we're getting there. The spearmen running back, his chameleon skinks basically need to die, and the only way to do that is lure them back within range of our guns. So we're going to target them with the artillery, but actually wiping out a unit with artillery is actually quite tricky. Like, making it run away, not too bad. Actually wiping out an entire unit, slightly harder. I mean, skinks are quite squishy though, which is good. I love the look of the chameleon skinks. They're just not that actually useful. It's a bit of a shame, really. Come on, boys. That's it. Charge after us. Get in range of our guns, because, God, I just need you all dead, basically. That's it. Come on, a little bit closer. A little bit closer. Don't worry about your friends exploding. That's fine. There we go. You're finally in range of our guns. Perfect. Now, just please die. you know what? Robert has dealt with both of those invasions, Gorok and this one, admirably. You know, I was a little bit down on Robert to start off with, but you know, I'm a big enough man to realise that when I'm wrong, the best option is to double down on my initial feelings. That's the British way.
Fight
so,
for the good.
well, you say that. We're going to get forced labour just to
We're
replenish a
born to
little
hunt.
bit. Hop you in there. To be honest, probably should have taken the money, shouldn't I? Yeah. Okay, well, the Children of the Old Ones are dead. That works out quite nicely. Dragon Helm, an Entertainer, and a Woodsman. Good. Good. Right, what do I want here? We could get defences just in case. Imperial Academy. I don't know if I want that. Right, we definitely want the clothier, because hats, important parts of the Empire economy. We want the iron mining pits, because we want to get the next part of the quest for Jorek. And I was trying to decide who to attack next, wasn't I? So we used to be at war with Clan Pestilence. We know what the fuck are you doing down here? Okay, fair enough. The other problem is that we are... Itza doesn't mind us, but it is getting worse. And unfortunately, Tekalis has a military alliance with them. That means that should Gorok declare war on us, he's more than likely going to bring Tekalis in, and then we're going to be fighting Tekalis and Gorok at the same time. So what I need to do, and I think I probably need to do this sooner rather than later, is declare war on Gorok before he declares war on me. Because if I do that, well, no, I'm going to offer someone else to join their war against Gorok, basically. So that's my plan, because that way I won't be at war with Tekalis, I'll be at war with Gorok, and then Gorok can't declare war on me. So he's at war with... Right, I wonder if we can talk to Clan Moors and just sort of say, hey, would you want to just we can
not impress quick or die.
Can I help? Maybe I can't. Oh, because I've got the mods that stop. Right, yes, no, shit, I can't do that because I've got the mod that stops. I thought it just stopped the AI from doing it, but apparently it stops me as well from joining wars. That's not great. Okay, so inevitably I'm going to be at war with Tekalis and Gorok, and then potentially the entire world. So that's fine. Is that fine? It doesn't feel fine. It feels quite risky. It feels a little bit dangerous. A little bit dicey. I'm sure it'll be okay. Let's get some paved roads in here, because I'm going to need the money. Hertwig, I want you down here. Now the problem is that Gorok liked Tekalis because Tekalis was trespassing on my land. Because Gorok doesn't like me and Tekalis didn't particularly care he was trespassing, it meant they became good buddies just over the fact that Tekalis didn't want the military access agreement with me, which is a little bit of a problem. Because I suspect that as soon as Gorok decides to declare war on me, and frankly I'm amazed he wasn't at war with me to start off with, but I think it's mostly because I've been at war with with Luther, and so because I've been at war with Luther, he's kind of been okay with me. But I think things will start getting worse quite quickly, mostly thanks to -70 because he's a wee bit racist. Okay. So right, Tekalis really likes Gorok because of the treaties. Unfortunately, we can't get treaties with Tekalis because he's being a prick.
What do you want?
I want a treaty, you bastard, but you won't give me one. Or a treaty. Okay, sure. Slightly problematic. Alright. We could knock Count Noctilus out. Potentially.
No.
It seems like a lot of work, though, because we'll have to then sail over to here and take him out. If I... Yeah, he's almost certainly going to join. Okay, that's... shit, what do I do?
High Queen, as long as this serves Lebaras.
I've dicked myself over.
Make your offer, but beware.
Okay, maybe we need to go and fight Mazdamundi, although that's going to piss off Gorok more. Probably. Huh. Right. I get the feeling I'm going to be at war with Teclis fairly soon. That's risky. It's dangerous. It's certainly not ideal.
Direct me.
I don't really know what to do. I guess...
Let us move.
I guess we could take out Mazdamundi. Oh, fuck.
Show me the...
Basically, there's no... I need to deal with Gorok. I can't deal with Gorok without without having to fight Teclis as well. And that feels like it'll be quite difficult. Plus it'll piss a lot of people off. And I'll end up at war on, like, all fronts. Which seems to be, like, just how my the game sees me and it just goes, how can I fuck you over so you end up at war with literally everyone in the world? And then it just makes it happen. I mean, you have to give it to the computer. It just really doesn't like me. Okay, we've got a little bit more armour. And Jorik's gift. Jorik's delights you've managed to fill a large crate with the materials he suggested. Dropping it before him, he scurried away, dragging the crate behind him while rambling about the brilliance of his plan and how much he will accomplish. A few days later, he emerges from his makeshift workshop sweaty and beaming proudly, holding his latest invention. He's got Scar. Assuming you survived Blade, you'll always remember this aptly named blade. There you go. It's nice. An amplifier. The power to alter the winds of magic with little more than a wave of his hand. Impressive. Winds of magic power is up, plus 20, and cooldown to all spells. That's more amber spears. That's right.
Markus Wulfhart.
Holy shit. Can I just give that to... Do I give that to you? Who can have that? Is it a magic? Oh, wait. Can we give that to Harry Potter? So that gives... Right. So we can give that to you. I'm kind of thinking give you Scar as well. You've got the sort of anti-heroes. I could give you Scar, so that's... So you get 25% weapon damage and 25% armor piercing for 40 seconds. That gives you 30 armor piercing and 15% weapon strength just in general. That gives 8%. So the armor piercing damage, how much do you have? Hello? There we go. So armor piercing damage, 180. So 25% of that is more than 30. However, that is only for 40 seconds. I kind of think the Sword of Anti-Heroes is slightly better, actually. Maybe we give it to Christian Grey. Let's give you that. And we'll give you an Enchanted Shield. Sure. And I'll also give you nothing else because I can't... There's nothing else to give. I can give you an Entertainer. Yeah, sure. Some of that. All that kind of good stuff. Lovely. Good. What do we need to do for your next quest, Jorik? We need medicinal plants, marble, and exotic animals. Okay. Sure. And we get magic item drop chance increase and post-battle chance of stealing a magic item. Lovely. That sounds pretty good. I'll take that. So, I need... What do we... Where's... Hang on. Trade... One of these is trade goods, isn't it? Was it? Fuck knows. I can't remember. What about... Right. If we go here... Right. So we need... What was it? Marble and... exotic animals, which we don't have. So we're only importing pots and elven trinkets. Right. I mean, if we can take Itza... Am I going to end up friends with Clan Moors at this rate? Is this going to be my life? I'm constantly going to end up on the evil side because reasons. Let's go and grab this because it's kind of there and I don't know what else to do with you. Hello? No, that's the second time that's happened, isn't it? Is that broken? Have I broken that? Fucking broken it.
General.
Okay, great. Fine. Right. Let's get our lumber yards because everyone likes wood.
Pick up the pace.
And I think, well, I don't know what's going on down here, but could well be worth having a peek. More melee defense and charge bonus. Sure, a little bit of extra melee defense.
The Empire. The nation calls.
Make my halberdiers even more tanky. Now, if Clan Moors deals with Itza for me, then that's really good. Because basically, I need Itza dead. Oh shit. Here comes Mazdamundi. Okay, I need to send Robert back to go and fend off Mazdamundi. But his army's now quite sort of potent, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. I think hostility decreased. Oh, okay.
Huntsman General, quicken your stride.
Okay, get a move on, Robert. Move, move, move. Get over there and deal with the problem. And I'm going to give you... I should... let's do this for the moment. But I might switch you over to having Huntsman instead.
The nation calls.
Okay, well, if Itza was under siege, it's not at siege. It's not under siege at the moment. And I'm slightly concerned that Teclis might be dealing with Clan Moors, which would be, you know, not the best.
Markus Wulfhart.
Do we just... fuck it. Hello, Clan Moors.
Time to move.
Okay. Do we maybe attack Clan Moors? Do we maybe do that?
Hunter.
Because that will cheer everyone up, won't it? That'll make, you know, people will be like, oh, fucking hell, that Marcus chap, he's not bad. He's going after the vampires. They'll like that. They'll get on board with it. And then maybe they'll like us a little bit more. I don't know.
I trust no man.
Let's go and search the ruins.
For now.
Right, Clan Moors. Now that should be... Nope, still getting worse. But hero actions have made things better.
Markus Wulfhart.
Do I just attack Clan Moors? Or are they a potential ally?
Do not bore me, thing.
I mean, probably not, right? They're probably not going to be an ally. Do I just go for it? Do I just go fuck it?
Stink of command.
I think we just go fuck it.
Markus Wulfhart.
Yeah. Sure, suck a dick.
Covering ground.
Right. Let's kill all of these guys.
To the fray.
Should I just auto-resolve? No.
For the Empire.
Let's kill him. What should be a fairly straightforward murder. Absolute carnage this should be. And it's certainly starting off that way as our archers make very, very short work of the units on the wall. But already my troubles are starting. Because you see these boys over here? You notice something? That's right, they're still very much alive, aren't they? Still alive. Still... yeah, there's nothing else to shoot at. And my boys are like, doing what? For some reason... we won't shoot at this unit, and I don't know why. The Night Runners, though, just literally melts. I mean, that's a lot of fire coming in, and that's a lot of dead rats. Yeah, well, I mean, sure. Already one of the towers is down. That's good. That's going to save us some damage. But we do have a unit being spawned in our cannons. Now, one of the main issues I find fighting AI Skaven is that their clan rats seem to do a shit ton of damage. I have had artillery basically wiped out in seconds by a spawned unit of clan rats. Now, my clan rats never do that when I spawn them. So we're going to get our boys in here to deal with these clan rats. However, I've forgotten one very important thing about fighting Skaven, and that is never reduce a unit of Skaven's health below 50%. Okay, sure, right. We're still trying. Look, these guys, we can kind of nick them, but for some reason we just can't shoot the fuckers. And I don't know. I'm at this point. I'm like, so angry. I'm so annoyed. We tell them to shoot. You know what they do? They run towards the wall. So I think, well, maybe it's because they're too close. So I'll pull them back. And all the while, these guys are just flinging shit at us. Now, fortunately for us, for some reason, slingers on walls don't really... Now, they should be chucking stuff down at us, aren't they? And you can see that, like, one or two of them are, but the slingers just don't seem to do, like, sitting on walls very well for some reason. Don't know why. Like, I've no... Like, why are the guys behind the towers the only ones shooting? What's all of this? So I have no idea what's going on here. But as you can see, we're not shooting at them. And, yeah. Little amber spear coming out there, killing millions, I assume. Harry Potter. Yep, 1 million. That's how you count that. So the clan rats trying to attack my outriders. We've managed to break away. I'm not going to go and chase after them because that's a bad idea. A little bit of grenade fire is going to see them off, though. More clan rats being spawned on my cannons. Oh no, the halberdiers. The halberdiers have got exploded. They're not very happy. They don't have very much health. But what is quite cool is if we have a look at like these great swords, you can see their leadership is 115. And the reason for that is because we're encouraged by nearby units. And that is Harry Potter over here. He is so impressive. Like they go, that guy's got amber spear, he's so cool. That's right. He actually increases their leadership by that amount, which is pretty good. Right, finally, we've managed to... Right, you know what? I'm not even targeting these guys. I'm targeting the ones behind them. And these guys are taking damage just by proxy. So I'll take it. Because, frankly, I can't seem to kill the fuckers. So my archers are now concentrating fire on anyone they can see. So we've got some gutter runners down here. These seem like a good target. So we'll open fire on them. And rain some arrows down on their heads. These guys over here as well. You can see a big blob of infantry, which we can deal with. These guys finally have actually taken some damage. Getting some lovely shots down here, just raining fire down on these clan rats. That's doing some really good damage. These rat ogres, I mean, they're large, they don't have much armor. They're basically perfect targets for our arrows. Even got a warlock engineer down here. The general, leading the army. Harry Potter dropping some birds on the clan rat's head. Lots of damage coming out there, but the enemy army is, despite the fact that we've killed, you know, a fair few. Right, watch how fast these guys die. It's brilliant. Yeah, they are basically, yeah, there we go. Right, let's deal with the warlock engineer. He wants to go and stand in amongst all of the dead bodies riddled with arrows. I'm not sure that's the best option, and it turns out it really isn't. Right, if you see a lot of dead bodies with arrows in them, don't stand on top of them. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what he expected, to be honest. Sure. Right, the walls are down. That's good. And by this point, I've pretty much had enough of this battle because I was like, I should just auto-resolve this. And I was like, you know what? Let's have some fun. Let's kill some rats. Instead, this battle has been a massive fucking pain in the arse. And as such, I just lose my shit, group all of my units together, and just tell them to just shoot. Just kill one unit after another. The rat ogres getting riddled with arrow fire there. They're gone. Gutter runners approaching. We'll take care of them as well. And we're going to drop more Flock of Doom on top of these lads. I assume Harry Potter has probably got 1 million kills now. 9 million. Yep, that does it. There we go, doing some damage. That's going to make it easier for arrows to shoot them. I probably shouldn't, like, send my units in, but I just had enough by this point. Oh, look, just kill them. I don't care. I don't care. Just fucking wipe them out. Harry Potter's going to get stuck in because he's a legend. He does take, I think that was a Wulfhart arrow to the back, though, which kind of knocks him for 6. And then he starts taking a lot more arrows in the back. So we're gonna get Mr. Potter out of there because frankly he's not having a good time. Morse-Gable approaching, we're gonna take them out. Lots and lots of dead bodies. This is fine. And finally, the enemy army starts to rout. We're still taking damage from plague or catapults, which frankly I've just given up on caring about. I just need to break this army because this is an annoying fight and I'm bored of this now. There we go, a little bit of extra fire into the clan rats. Just kill them, boys. There we go, they're routing. That's fine, I'll take that.
Not my fight.
God, that was irritating. I really should have auto-resolved that. That battle was incredibly fucking irritating. So,
Fill your boots, comrades.
I'm going to sack.
I am the Hunt's Marshal.
Hostility increased, that's fine.
The expedition
And then I'm going to
is
occupy,
eager.
just for funsies. That does increase my hostility multiple times, but never
Captain
mind.
of Scouts.
Now, they might come and attack us, in which case that's fine. I'm okay with that. And fuck you all rats. No. I mean, yeah, sure, let's make you impervious to attack. And I think you've pretty much got all the skills I ever want with you. Magic resistance I don't really care about. Let's get temp. Let's just do that, I guess. I don't really know. And Jorek, again, I've kind of got all the skills I kind of want you to have. I mean, faster firing towers is incredibly fucking situational, but sure. And Harry Potter, let's give you magical reserves, because that's going to be more amber spear, so you can kill more billions of enemies on the battlefield. Good stuff. There. Well, that was fucking irritating. That entire battle just, really just pissed me off. Everything about that battle just like, fucking stupid fucking rats. What have they got here? Eshin Triads. Right, you're a bunch of sneaky boys, aren't you? And you've got warp lightning cannons. Not necessarily the biggest problem. Doom Flayers are slightly nasty, but they are large units, so we should be able to pick them up pretty easily. So basically, nothing in this army is... the warp lightning cannons are quite nasty, but that's about it, to be honest. At least we didn't lose those halberdiers. That's something. That's something, you know, didn't lose the halberdiers. That's good. I need to build up my settlements more. Let's get some more growth in there. We can get some more. How much money are we making in this province? Let's have a quick look. So, yeah, the creeping jungle. So this is a province which doesn't really we don't really have like any particular bonus income here. But look at that. This province alone is just making 2,346. That's like pretty good. And that really is the power of... That's why the Empire becomes so strong every single... I don't know if you know, but any Mortal Empires campaign, Karl Franz becomes ludicrously powerful. And that's because, have you seen the number of provinces in the Empire? And it's really easy for the Empire to confederate, especially when Archaon turns up. Now, Archaon is basically no threat at this point, right? He rocks up, he gets his head stomped by probably Kislev at this point. But what it does do is it gives a bonus to all the good factions' sort of relations with each other. So the bad guys already have it hard enough, and then Archaon shows up and basically makes their lives harder. Now, theoretically, Chaos should be a threat, right? It isn't. They just get curb stomped within seconds. But what it does do is makes all the good factions love each other and sort of like confederate and get military alliances together. And then it's very difficult to break them apart. So that's basically why Mortal Empires, in my opinion, is a bit fucking broken at the moment, because the good factions are just too strong. And Chaos isn't. And that's kind of an issue. I think if Chaos was stronger, it might sort of give the Empire some sort of threat later on, but at the moment, there's just nothing. Talking of threats, we've got Mazdamundi coming down from the north. It's Caterpillar. The hungry Caterpillar. Is it the same Caterpillar? Is it a different one? I don't know. He doesn't have a very big army, so I'm not overly concerned. And he's heading towards our Scorpions, so good work there. So we're at war with Mazdamundi, fucking Clan Moors, and I'm hoping that, it's making Kroq-Gar like us more, which I hope is going to stop him from declaring war on us for a little bit. So maybe we can get like the Star Tower under our command, maybe some more provinces down the south, and then we can afford more armies, get these provinces built up, and hopefully then, maybe, if Gorok then declares war on us, we'll actually be able to sort of like fend him off, or hopefully win the campaign before that happens. But that's going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.